Was it Jesus turning over the money changers' tables? It was the serpent encouraging Adam and Eve to break God's only law. Most people are introduced to the image of Satan before they ever read about him. The image is presented as a red devil with horns who carries a pitchfork, and often this image is seen flying above a person's shoulder, whispering sinful thoughts into the unsuspecting air. However, none of these images are quite consistent with the Bible's descriptions. In Genesis, the character often portrayed as the devil is a talking snake. The Hebrew for snake is nakash, and it is also associated with divination, including the verb form meaning to practice divination or fortune-telling. Another interesting description is God's curse placed upon the serpent. God condemns Satan to crawl on his belly and eat dust, and vows to make enemies of the offspring of the serpent and the woman, and that the children will strike the head of the serpent's offspring, and they will strike the heel of the children. The serpent is another mushroom riddle. The dried cap of the mushroom can resemble snakeskin. Also, snakes can be poisonous, as can mushrooms. The next clue is the word nakash. When used as a verb, it means to practice divination and fortune-telling. The mushroom grows out of the soil and appears to eat dust for food, and technically it does. Consider the notion that God taught mankind to fear and loathe the mushroom as deadly poisonous so that children will stomp them when they see them. Also, there's the image of the snake with the fruit in its mouth to create the icon of a stipe with a mushroom cap. Consider, too, that the notion of the mushroom inspired Eve to rebel against God's only commandment. And lastly, the serpent was considered the wisest of all animals. Satan is another word that we've been used to describe the devil of the Bible, and this comes from the Hebrew. It's a noun from a verb meaning primarily to obstruct or oppose, and is found in Numbers 22:22, Samuel, and Psalms. Later in the Bible, it's found in Job. The article ha is placed in front of Satan, creating ha-Satan, or the Satan, translated into the adversary. This Satan is the one who appears in God's court and offers to test love. God uses Satan to test his most loyal servant Job. God asks Satan where he has been, and Satan replies, "From roaming through the earth and going back and forth in it." The serpent is the first Christ figure in the Bible. He pointed out that God lied, encouraged Adam and Eve to eat the fruit of knowledge. Not much different than Jesus pointing fingers at the elders of Zion and saying, "Think not that I bring peace, but fire, sword, and war." Not much different from Moses violating many of the same laws he established. If Jesus and the serpent were one and the same, then the variable which would make it true is that they are both deifications of the Amanita muscaria mushroom. The mushroom intoxication has the ability to change a person's mind, and that changed mind has the ability to change another person's mind using language.